Hello, everyone. My name's Tadeus. I am building the Keihin-Tōhoku line route in Trains Mode 6, as you can see. I've noticed like people doing like our developers in the Trains Mode field doing doing these dev diaries. I thought I'd hop onto the trend and do the first one myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna show the basics of the route, and I'm also gonna show the problems I've been having and what needs to be done in terms of research and stuff like that. So yeah, right now we're in Tokyo Station. As you can see, it's pretty large, it's pretty big. It's the main entrance. I'm basically creating right now the narrow gauge mainline platforms that are in Tokyo Station. Here's the Shinkansen platforms. I am not touching those yet. I will get to them eventually. But even then, this is just going to be used as scenery, basically, because we don't really have any Shinkansen layers unless I want to repaint an IC3 in Shinkansen library, which I don't think so. Yeah. Kind of want to show off things here. So here we have the actual Keihin-Tōhoku line platforms, which the services will start and stop from. And over here, if you can see this is the Chuo main line. Chuo main line is not very important to explain what it is, but it's just, if you translate it directly from Japanese to English, it's the central main line. Why did I not build this section yet? Simple. This is a bridge station. There's a bridge platform, overhead platform, whatever it's called. I really don't know the terminology for this. But no, I've not decided to yet build this. The main reason is that I need to create scenery objects first for this until I can do anything. As you can see, there are some tracks missing right here, which I'm still planning to make. One hurdle I've come across here is that there's a platform 3 actually underneath the Chuo main line, which is very interesting. I've not seen this anywhere in the world where there's just a platform 3 going here. Now, if anybody knows about this, please let me know, because I have been tingling my brain on this. Does the train that goes further to was it Omiya go into platform 3 on the Keihin-Tōhoku, or does it use these platforms? Because I've not been able to get this, and also if I want to build this, I really need to get like a lot of data from this, because it's not the most simplest thing to build as an underground station. I can actually show the things. So here we have, that's not it. Where is it again? Here it is. So here's Tokyo Station. This video was took in 2023. And this is the Keihin-Tōhoku line train approaching platform 3 that goes northbound, not southbound like I wanted to. It's very interesting. But I don't know how it was for the 2017 era, that's the thing. If it was exactly like this, I was a bit different. I'm just gonna go on the safe side and say it has been the same since 2017, but there have been a lot of rebuilds in on Tokyo Station since 2017, so kinda need to figure that out. Anyways, what I want to touch up on is I guess let's talk about LiDAR issues that I've been having. I've been having 2 issues with LiDAR recently. Now, if anybody can solve them, that would be pretty awesome. Here we have, I guess, a sort of LiDAR issue. The automatic LiDAR generation in Chainsaw World 6 editor gets kind of confused. I probably don't have LiDAR data for this part of the route. So I just created this heathen, whatever you want to call this, this mass. I've tried to fix this with landscaping tools. It really does not work. Like, I can just go here, go into landscape, turn this up, try to press this down, and it will drag everything underneath it, which I really don't want to do. Anybody has any idea what to how to fix this, would be very nice. Right now, I'm just having trouble. It's really getting on my nerves. But that's not the only issues with LiDAR I've been having. So let's just go back to select mode. Let's go to Tomata. Yes, I know. This will take a while to load, so probably edit out the spot. Whee! Oh. That is very interesting. Okay, I guess I can't throw that off. But now the issues I've been having with LiDAR is I couldn't get LiDAR for Kanagawa, which is really unfortunate. Kanagawa is the section from Tokyo to Kawasaki to Yokohama. That is Kanagawa. From what I found out, Kanagawa does not have proper LiDAR coverage, and I can actually go here and show this. So here we go. Here's the Keihin-Tōhoku line. Go southbound, and it just gets cut off here around Kawasaki. And then it just comes back in Yokohama. Now, interestingly, this map does say that it has coverage of Kawasaki. Sadly, I don't really think that's true because been researching that a ton and it doesn't really have proper LiDAR coverage, sadly. Yeah, so track laying has actually not been the hardest thing I imagine it to be. Only parts that are annoying are X junctions like this. You really can't do anything with these. I guess there's a tool for this. Forgot what it's called though. Create a crossover between 2 parallel tracks. Oh, what is this thing now? Because my entire thing just froze. My editor just crashed. Oh my god. You feel competitive when you play this game. I kinda do, yeah. And here we are. Welcome back. Yeah, so I really don't know why the editor just decided to do that, but let's ignore it. So here we're back in Tokyo. I kind of wanted to talk about the history of why I'm making this route, first of all. I first wanted to actually make the Nordwand Stammstrecke, the Wiener Stammstrecke. It will go from Wien Floridsdorf to Wien Meidling. I've always loved urban routes where you just go around skyscrapers, apartment buildings, stuff like that. I love city routes. It was my first thought since I live here in Vienna. Can I change my mind on that because I didn't think it was worth to build at the time, and I just didn't feel like it. Kind of wanted to build a Japanese route, which is kind of ridiculous because I mean the Stammstrecke is a bit easier to build than this. But no, the idea came to me when I was looking at content from Trains from World 6. I noticed like the Tadami line was being built and stuff like that. But I was like, you know, why has nobody done Japanese urban routes? It's literally like I think everyone's been wanting an urban route in Japan for a very long time. I do hope to make this a freeware product. It is probably going to be a freeware product because I'm not dealing with the licensing for JR East. What I'm planning to add to this route is station announcements, in-car announcements, station jingles, melodies, basically, you know, the one that goes yeah, so something like that. But no, I just found Japan to be this really unique idea. You know, it's a bit hard to build. It's like a vast urban jungle that you go through. Even if you reach the border between Kanagawa and Tokyo, it still is a pretty urban jungle. But the key highlights of this route for me was it Narita or Haneda Airport? I think it was Narita Airport. You basically pass that along the route because you go next to the Tokyo riverbed or seabed. I can actually show it off here in maps. Yes, so basically, here we go. Here's Tokyo Station. You go south to Yorakucho. It's the first station after Tokyo with the Keihin-Tōhoku line. Shimbashi. Hamamatsucho. Sorry. Machi. Takanawa Gateway does not exist in this area. But if you look somewhere, yeah, that is Haneda Airport. So it was not Narita Airport, it was Haneda. You go this Machi, Omori, Kamata, and then to the east you have Haneda Airport, which is very unique. You even meet the KQ line, which the KQ line is one of my most favorite lines in Japan. I am hoping to build out a Trains in World one day. No promises though, because like this is my first project and I kind of want to work on this, you know, release this to the public, make this like actually good. Maybe KQ could be my next plan. I don't know though. I'm gonna scared to touch KQ either way because it's so complicated, but the N1000 with the Toro Mifa inverter will be very cool to have. Maybe KQ line in 2008, you know? But now I just decided it's Japan. Insert that one image there, please, Japan. Great image. Great image. And also, I can hide a lot of Easter eggs for you guys to find when this route is finished. Which I am excited to show. Anyways. That's all I basically wanted to show for this dev diary. I wanted to show what I've been building so far, what's going on, and stuff like that. So I hope this route will actually come out. If it doesn't, you can look at me, you can look at this video, I don't know, 8 months in the future and say, Tadeus, you did not hold the promise. I'm like, yeah, true, sorry. But also just out of my free time, we will. And you know, using the editor is a pain, as we saw before, it crashing when trying to do junctions. But I think that was kind of my fault because I didn't have any ribbons or track holes like that, so it kind of confused her. But still, I really hope to show this guy a route to you guys when it is in its finishing phases. I will of course be posting on the Dovetail forum. For people that are in the Train Sim community on the Dovetail Discord, I will be of course posting in TSW modding, that's for sure. But yeah, that's about it. I guess next dev diary will be me going into the scenery side of things. So I think we'll be looking at Blender models rather than this editor and importing them. Or hopefully Tadami line will be released and we will have assets to use, which would be very awesome. But sadly don't bet on it. So I hope to see you next time, guys, and peace out.